Welcome back to Red's Workshop. This will be it's Christmas Eve, so this will be our last project today or before Christmas. And I think, like all of us, we've got visiting to do, so I don't think I'll be back on now till the end of the week. And I've been doing my usual look around on Etsy and Pinterest to find something that I can use this piece of scrap that came from a build of our last video. Now, if you haven't seen that last video, I'm overwhelmed by the amount of people who have viewed it, but I will leave a link to it somewhere up here or whatever. But I'm going to make something that I'm absolutely, I think the word's perplexed as regards to what it is and how much it is. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that is. It involves pieces of this ash, I'm going to say, we don't throw anything away, and a piece of brass, which I've yet to go and get. And I don't know. I'll run the intro. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll run the intro, and hopefully if you guess what it is during the makeup, let me know what time you guessed what it was, how far into the video. But that said, I'll get on with it. I'll run the intro and we'll start making it. It's a very, very quick project. So welcome back. Right, I'm going to use this piece of waste and a brass rod. Any ideas? Well, I'm just going to get on with it, make it, and see if you've worked it out before I get to the end. So, what I'm going to make is a copy of something I've seen online. It's not my design, but they want a stupid amount of money for something that you, as a beginner, or an intermediate, or professional, if you want to do that, can soon knock one of these up. Now, what you need, I'm going to cut this in half. There's the joint. So I'm going to cut this at 50mm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on a chop saw because it's quicker, to be quite honest with you. And I'll get that done. I'll get set up at the saw. I'll bring you over and we'll get done what we need to get done. Okay, I'm using a chop saw because not everyone has a table saw. And you could, if you want, cut this by hand. I'm going down with the grain anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this next operation of this item we're going to make, you want to find the centre. I'm doing that by picking up the diagonals, as you can see here. There's one. That's it. Just in case you're wondering why I was hesitant there, there's already a hole there. But that doesn't matter for what we're going to do. So, first job, let's get a mark in that middle. Now, I'm going to do this the correct way. Let's put a clamp down. Let me move some stuff around. And let me turn you that way. Now, I'm going to drill a 6mm hole. Not all the way through, just part way in. I'll do. 1 6mm hole. Now the other one, I'm going to drill a hole, but I'm drilling it at an angle. Again, you could use a what's it called? A drill press for this, as I don't have one. Well, I do have one, I just don't want to get it out. So, how do you drill a hole? Start off. Now, this is any angle you want. And then tilt it down. Like that. Intrigued as to what this is? I'm just shocked how simple this is. So, with those two done, I've now need to sand these down. Okay, a bit earlier than my normal projects. Now we're getting it ready for finish, or staining, I should say. I'm just using the walnut stain, which has really come up well on this ash. Let that dry, and this thing's nearly ready. Okay, not long now, that's all dry. I'm just cleaning up this piece of brass with a piece of 4-0 wire wool. This was cut on the bandsaw. I didn't really film it because it didn't take that long, to be honest with you. It took me longer to, or would have took me longer to set it up. So there you go, got a piece of brass, nice and clean. Now, you need this and this. So what we'll do, you make sure you see this. I just push that way, that way, all that way. Make sure you're with us. There you go. Okay, so super glue in the bottom. Make sure that you spin it round. What it will do is it will expel. Excuse me a second. It will expel, as you've seen there, some of the excess. Now, you can do this with 5-minute epoxy. I have got some, but not here with me. I want to make sure that that is at 90. There you go. And I should be able to spray that. Hold it in place. There you go. That's the first bit done. Now, remember when I did a cut and I drilled it at an angle? Yeah, so let's fill that up. I've never done this before, so it'll either work or it won't. Go to the other piece and slide that in. Same again, give it a wobble. You're going to make sure that these are... I've lost a lot of glue there, but I don't think we're miles out. And let that set. It blows my mind how simple this is. Yeah, how much people will charge. Okay, that's it. Right, let's get some glue, clean that glue off the brass. There you go. Any ideas? No? Well, I will put an image up of what this is. Sorry, I'm just keeping off the camera just to put something together. And this, believe it or not, is a watch stand. Made from 2 offcuts and a piece of brass. In fairness, a piece of brass, it doesn't have to be brass, it could be another piece of wood. I mean, God, you could even chop the end of that off, and shove that in. How simple is that? So a very easy project, very simple build. Any beginner can make this. Oh, anyone can make this. But the market or the markup of it is ridiculous. But anyway, that's our final build. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who has subscribed to us, who has recently subscribed, our current subscribers. I've absolutely enjoyed the questions or the comments that have been made, and as I say, I answer all of them, good or bad. But I cannot thank all of you enough. When I started this journey around Christmas, when I was on annual leave from work, we were at 790 subscribers then. We are now 957 at the point of this recording, and I'm just blown away by you guys who have opted to subscribe to us. It makes it worth it for me, as it does with all YouTube creators, makers, woodworkers who are on this format. It fires us up more and more to keep producing these videos. That being said, I'm not here for a few days, and all I ask is, please, we've got quite a reasonable back catalogue now of videos, especially on the scrapwood, and I'd urge you, just to not have the views drop, would appreciate that. But I want to take this opportunity now to wish every one of you a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you get everything you asked for. Any of you budding woodworkers, or whatever you do, creators, you get what you asked for. And I will see you in a few days' time. Merry Christmas.